Hey, Shakira. I'm so sorry you couldn't make it because of your pre-event already scheduled. Hey, Brianna. Man, just coming, seeing the sign say Archer Road. It's like a heavy burden. We out here in Gainesville. I'm finna turn this camera around and let y'all see this bridge and the actual spot my nephew died in. How we know? Not through the police. You best believe my live give answers. Family seeking answers, and they coming. And every which way they coming.
Justice for my cousin. We won't stop.
They on both sides of the bridge, but I want to come down here exactly to show y'all this bridge and where we at. My nephew was found right up in this area right here. Now y'all see that bridge? My nephew was found right here in this area. There's no way, if he was in the middle lane and got out to the right and ended up in this second lane right here, I'm sorry, in this little foyer right here, if he ended up in this foyer, and let me be specific, with a white beater on, whatever y'all want to call, white tank top and a pair of pants, whatever y'all want to call it, there's no way that he don't got no stuff, grazes, bruises, nothing on his body. I'm gonna tell you the last moments of him under this bridge before he went unconscious. Repeat that.
If it wasn't, good.
Yeah, you on live.
Oh, Tasha, you on live.
That's right. Amen.
Hang in there.
Thank you for telling me that. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate you. I appreciate all those people down there on both sides of the bridge standing with us.
Okay.
But this is the moment where he laid his life down at. This is where it all started at, when he became out the car under a bridge, and the bridge is right there. You can't have a tank top on. Thank you! You can't have a tank top on and a pair of pants and not no scratches. At the top of your shoulders, there was rough road debris in the back of your head. At the very high top of your shoulders. But this is the area right here where his body was found at. Not through no police that message came from. Not through no detectives that message came from. But from the first one on the scene. The first one on the scene, and we know he was on the scene because he backed it up with facts. He backed it up with evidence. January 6th, I talked to that man. You know what he said? Not one detective from Gainesville called him. Not one. It ain't even fool to go in details because my family told me not to do that. But not one detective called him. And it's so sad. It's so sad that they didn't even reach out to him. We had him call them. We had him call them. You mean to tell me this busy road and the detectives say the traffic lights only catch a person running the red light? Other than that, they don't record anything. Come on, Gainesville, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. With all the lies and all the answers, we didn't accuse nobody. We said we want the truth. We want the truth. Something happened under this bridge. Something happened under this bridge. And let me tell you, if anybody got a self-conscious of a family, you would want to know answers for what happened to your family members. A tank top. My nephew ain't jumped. He wasn't on no drugs. He got a reputation where people trying to slander his name. Nicky Stokes. But guess what? He was not an alcoholic. He drove trucks for a living. He was not an abuser. If that's the case, why did a witness call the police on Kiara Davis, a.k.a. Lulu, at the Ritz-Carlton in Miami? Why did she go to jail for jumping on my nephew public records in Miami? She been had mental issues. Don't try to give that guilt trip. You mad about a t-shirt. It ain't about no t-shirts, baby. Those shirts go for $40 and $50. Guess what? I sold that shirt for $30. The exact same price that man charged. I don't look for money, and anybody know me, that ain't my character. What I'm gonna do with a little t-shirt money? I was so happy that people was joining the cause to take a stand for justice for Dro. I got a heart. My family got a heart. We loved on the Jennings, just so you know. We was always connected all these years with our other sons, doing car washes, doing whatever it takes. We came together to make sure those boys go to rest. Why not? Why not? If you're going to tell the story, baby, tell the whole story. And to be exact, it didn't go that way and I ain't attacking nobody, but I'm going to tell it like it is. Let me tell you, our family didn't find out till 24 hours later. Our family didn't notify till 24 hours later. Why we got delayed? It happened on Saturday. It happened on Saturday. And without me trying to explain the situation, regardless of what you think, regardless of a side, it never was a side. The only thing that Davis had an issue with, we was not dealing with Lulu at all. We was not coming to grips with Lulu at all. It's our choice. But if that side decide to do that, that's fine. We got her nephew, Renee nephews out here, Renee mama out here, and guess what? They willing to take a stand and fight for answers. This is the bridge. This is the bridge in this area right here. Right here where he was found. I couldn't tell y'all that if I ain't know that. You see the top of this hill? And you see this right here? This way it was found at. He didn't jump out. I'm sorry. Gainesville, we ain't buying that. It done changed so many times. All we want is truth and answers. That's it. That's all. That's all we out here for justice for. We don't want war. We don't want chaos. We want peace. And we asking for peace. But that ain't sitting with the Davis family. That ain't sitting well with us. You can't run anything on us. It's a lot. Justice for Dro. It's a lot, y'all, for our family to deal with it. Yes, we seeking God for answers as well, too. We are. But in the midst of our cry, we got to get out there and have faith. We got to get out there and push it. So it's not another cold case. It won't be he jumped out of no car with no scratches on his body. Cut it out, y'all. Cut that foolishness out. I got a heart. I'm a mother. Why would I attack or come against another mother? No. No way, Jose. At the end of the day, I talked to Renee the day before it happened. On the phone over 30 minutes. It's not about that. It's about my nephew and one movement. See, the division coming, and that's how it's supposed to come, to see how we're going to react. We got love for that family. And that's why we come together for that family. But one thing we ain't going to do, and we have our right, we're not dealing with no lies, and we're not having this woman in our dwelling, because at the same time, no. All you didn't do when you was over there at the hospital, John Doe that got changed over to a trauma name, and anybody who knows about the hospital, when you come in under John Doe, they already know that they will change you over to a trauma name, and you stay under that trauma name until you gotta get up out of the coma, whatever you in, to go to your real name. It doesn't change like that. We don't got time for lies. We don't got time to explain. We don't got time for excuses. Let me tell you something. All we want is to see the number one goal, and that's for justice to be served for my nephew. Just seeing the sign coming to Gainesville, my heart got heavy. Gainesville police out here with us. We having a peaceful protest. But one thing about it, if somebody call out traffic, if somebody call out this car, if somebody call out a car, you don't tell us, you don't look back. You don't look back. You keep driving. If you jumped out of the car, girl, that made it even worse. You know somebody jumped out of the car. You see that? Imagine how his daddy feels. Imagine how his daddy feels. If you see something, say something. There's too many people out here.
We're on the corner on Archer Road at 75. In the Gainesville area, we want to support this movement. All we want is answers. We're not promoting violence. We just want to know what belongs to us, what happened. You know, my son, he didn't go from "Babe, I love you, everything" to jumping out of the car.
It ain't happening.
It didn't happen like that. We ain't accepting that.
We ain't accepting that at all. And then you pull off and leave them and don't even dial 911. It's not okay. That's why I say if a baby fall out of a car, is it okay to just pull off, don't dial 911? And y'all say that's love, and y'all say she hurting. How you was hurting? You drove off and somebody jumped out of the car 5 minutes up the street and waited till you saw an ambulance to think twice. Let me tell you something. For all y'all that said, we showed these people family love. You see this? This is Renee's blood sister. We always here. And Ben right here. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I want answers. I want to know what happened to my grandson. Because I know somebody murdered my grandson.
Come on now.
Yes, they did.
Now. Say whatever you want.
And he shouldn't have went out like that. And he wouldn't have went out like that because he loved his family. He loved his family. He wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have hurt himself. He wouldn't have killed himself.
That's right.
No, he wouldn't have.
That's right. You want to say something?
I just want to say we know that Dro did not jump out of a moving car. He was murdered.
Tell him the first message you got when you got the call.
And, you know, we want answers, we want justice, we want someone held accountable. We want justice. Because he shouldn't be on these t-shirts. We shouldn't be out here right now. We need answers. We need answers for him and for his children. And we need justice.
That's it. That's all. You see justice on the top of her hat? Okay, that's all we ask. This Davis and Jennings bloodline. You see that? Davis and Jennings out here together. Niggas know you can't come in the midst of trying to be a peacemaker, so you say it. But you really the main one trying to create chaos. It's not about that. We ain't gonna have that.
Justice for Joe.
This is the Jennings side. You see that? They want justice just like we want justice.
Justice for Joe, man.
You see it? That's it.
Justice, man.
That's it. We on both sides of the road. My cousin here all the way from up the road and drove down for justice for Dro. My nephew was a truck driver. At the end of the day, he wasn't a woman abuser. At the end of the day, he wasn't on no drugs to jump out of no car. We ain't buying that. We ain't going for that. He was never an alcoholic. Come on now. Put some respect on the Davis name.
Cuz then just died,
And this
man.
is Jennings.
That's all we hear. That's all
we on
we hear.
both sides of the road. Gainesville out here with us. And then I say, say it, nigga. Them Jennings standing with us because we ain't going for that. But anyhow, I'm gonna get off of here. They on both sides, Gainesville police. They all over here. They don't have a problem with us standing, taking a stand. Justice for Dro. Yes, we out here. Justice for Dro. That's all we asking, and we gonna stand up till we get justice. Gainesville, Gilchrist police. Y'all gotta get to work. Y'all don't let too much time pass by and not doing what you need to do. Y'all don't let too much time pass by falling for the lies. It should have been an investigation from the moment it happened. December 27th. It should have been yellow tape. Call stop. An investigation start right then and there. Not on no simple fact that they was told not to do an investigation because she wouldn't do nothing to harm her son. That's the only thing we had a problem with. My brother say, no, we want an investigation. We want an autopsy. That's what we requested. Y'all moving too slow. It's not an issue. But guess what? We want answers. We want justice. And we striking. We going out until we get them peacefully. We not doing no violence. We not doing no vengeance. All we want is justice for Dro. I'll be on here later. And I thank everybody who's supporting, not no one side or this side, but just supporting justice for Dro all together. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. That's all we deserve. Yeah, and to somebody, whomever it may be. You could change my words, all of that. Thank you, Lord, for creating me with thick skin. It's complete. The funeral gonna be on the 24th. We'll give y'all more information as to where. All of that should be coming up by Monday. But if you want to be prepared to come, we're in the Fort Lauderdale area. I got over 583 messages in my inbox. I apologize for anybody who reached out to me and I didn't acknowledge them or reach back out. I get so much things that come through. A lot of times I don't even want to open my eyes to pick up some of the stuff that comes through with between the videos and did you see this, did you see that? It ain't about me. It ain't about the Davises. It ain't about the Jennings. When I tell you it's about Tyrone Davis Jr., that's all. And it's a lot. It's a lot, and guess what? We gotta go. If you ain't got no family that got your back, if you don't know what it is to love, we love on each other. Guess what? We love on other people. We embrace other people. That's all we know. We was born like that. That's what's in our family. My brother right here, guess what?
Look at her.
He deserved that. He deserved that. When I tell y'all we don't care about nothing else, it's too much. It's too much. And that's how we asking everybody to come together and allow us. You see this lady, Nally? She done went above and beyond to try to seek answers, calling the mail, mailing letters, talking to people. And don't get me wrong, we have a lot of people that done came back with resources completely. But this is the spot. My nephew was found at with some pants on and a wife beater, tank top, and this is the actual spot. Guess what? Right there in the road. He blocked his car. The nurse dragged him in this side. To not drag him, but brought him over here to prop his head up and try to do work on him. But the actual man who found him, that's who we talked to. And it goes deeper than that. My nephew left here grunting with a pulse until he went unconscious. And the nurse came up and she aided on him until the ambulance that's 10 minutes in the area got here. So you mean to tell me, detective, the camera don't work unless you run the red light? There's so many businesses above. This is a busy road. My brother going on the other side. All we asking is for justice. All we asking is for justice.
This incident happened
The 27.
Yeah,
The 27. He said he can go over there as long as you're not in the road. No family want to go through this. No family should have to go through this. I don't care what the issue is. If we wrong for asking for answers, Lord, take the wheel and fix it. But I hear you saying, stand. I hear you saying, keep going. I hear you saying, stand. It's not okay to push it under a rug. Not another person to have an unsolved murder in Gainesville. No. All over the world, I'm getting calls, and I say, you know what, God? I didn't ask for this assignment. Sometimes I go like Jonah the other way when I got a message to be delivered. And you know what God said? He tired of me. He tired of me. I can't run. He put me on an assignment, and I'm not backing down. I'm not backing down. There's so many people reach out to me, and I hear testimonies of their loved ones that they have unsolved cases. I hear messages saying they were killed by the girlfriend, by the wife. It happens all over the world. People are grieving. People are hungry, whether it's your dad, whether it's your brother, whether it's your sister. When I tell you people need answers, you have to get out there. And let me tell you, it's not all right to just feel like if you don't have nobody to be the voice. I don't care if it's just you. Make those calls. Still keep seeking answers. Sometimes cold cases 20 years later get solved. And God said it ain't gonna take all of that. Not in this situation. It's not gonna be all of that in this situation. Brother, you alright?
I ain't never gonna be alright.
You heard that?
I ain't never gonna be alright. Cause even when we find out what happened to him, the night's still gonna be on my back. You feel me? He gone forever. All I got is memories. You know? That's a real human being, y'all.
Y'all pray for our family.
My son ain't deserve this. My son ain't go for no bit. I love you, my everything. To fucking in the street right here in this spot right here. Like a dog.
Left like a dog. Ain't look back, and you can make the excuses of, oh, if it was my man and he asked to get out the car, if it was my person, stuff happened. We understand reality happened. And like niggas say, we can even deal if it was an accident. We didn't even get that. Because one thing about it, if you put somebody out of the car and you loved them like that, you would have been right on the side of them saying, baby, get back in this car. Baby, come on, let's go. Guess what? You would have looked in that rear view mirror and you would have been watching what was going on when he got out that car. Lulu, you failed. And you lied.
And you didn't contact us.
You didn't contact us. Renee, you got a call the next day. You didn't contact us either. And I asked my family to give you a pass. You drove to Gainesville 4 hours away. And then you called my mama and said he fell at the gas station and bumped his head. And now he in the hospital, brain dead. I told my family to give you a pass. They was upset. You didn't even dial the number.
Come on, y'all.
You did. The very next day when you got the call or whenever you got the call, we supposed to got a call. If y'all gonna tell the story, Nikki Stokes, tell the whole story. Tell them how we extended our hand to that mother so many times to Renee, letting her know, come over, we need to get together, we need to have, she said, out her own mouth. I said, Renee, we want to go ahead and move forward and make funeral plans. And I said, we asking for you to come over so we can move on and make those funeral plans. We understood she was grieving, and we showed empathy for that. And I said, it's only one request the Davis family is asking. And that is for Lulu not coming to the funeral. thank God it's already settled. Now she won't be coming. I'm gonna say that first. But the first thing she said out my mouth, her mouth was, well, Kiara coming. And I was like, ooh, I can't tell my family that. So I held it inside. I kept it to myself and told them. She said she'll get back with me and let me know. And in my heart, I was like, Renee, I heard what you said. This is what I told her. I heard what you said. I said, Renee, think about it, pray about it. And I said, and then get back with me and let me know what you want to do, because we never had no problems with Renee family. In our family, we always been as one. So after a few days, they asked me, well, what did she say, Tasha? I said, she didn't say nothing. I didn't hear from her. So guess what? Her time expired. We moving on. Because I couldn't tell them what she had told me. So what I did was plan a candlelight. I planned a candlelight and said, we're moving on. And then we got a call to say, why my mama ain't know nothing about this? Oh, why my mama ain't this and that? And when y'all say she's quiet, the family wasn't quiet. It was coming all through her daughter, the nonsense, the foolishness, and this and that. But I ain't even gonna give them that much power on this live. We here for one thing, so I'm gonna cut that short right now. We here for justice. We want justice, we want answers. So when your bloggers or whatever figure out what y'all wanna say, it's not no one against no other. It's nothing but justice for Dro. It's nothing but Tyrone Davis. That's all what it's about. That's it, that's all, Tyrone Davis. We going how far we gotta go to the limit. We going to the top about justice for Dro. 35 years old. Guess what? And he was taken. God allowed it. But guess what? There's consequences too. There's consequences for actions that was taken. And anybody can't see that. If you got a loving heart and you got anything in you and you're not cold, you'll understand why we out here. You'll understand why we want to make this decision to stand up for all family members. That's right. The same mouth you looking at right now was the same mouth on the corner having car washes for burying the Jenny's son, Renee's son. Yeah, this family, the same family, it ain't about what you did, what we did, but we done been through them with all of them. So guess what? Ain't no backing down now. Ain't no backing down now. The funeral is the 24th. I keep saying funeral. The 24th, I'll get back y'all with answers on well when by Monday. But all the way from Tallahassee, thank y'all for checking in all over the world. My heart is heavy. Look at my brother. Sometimes he just take a moment and go. All that time I was talking to y'all, I was muted. But let me say this. I got a heavy heart. Archer Road, I-75 run on the top of the bridge. Nally, go over there with Tyrone. Kalata, go over there with Tyrone. Across the street by itself. He over there across the street. I'm gonna go all the way to the light. That's where everybody is. On the other the light. I thank everybody for their support all over. My nephew was murdered. My nephew was killed. I'm going to say it what it is. It was hard for me to say that. Killed and murdered in the same sentence. But that's what it was. He was left on the side of the road. He wasn't loved because you would have stopped the car. You would have called 911. You would have watched the mirror if it was an accident or if it, whatever you want to call it. But we got lives, starting from the first one. And that's the issue that we have. No justice having been served. They down there on the corner, honking their horns. They down there on the corner. I'm going to walk down there with it. I don't know what's going on. How about now? Y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me?
In order for them to be
They did their job, said it was no foul play. It was foul play. My nephew didn't jump out no car. And I don't got to go back and forth. I don't got to go back and forth. Maybe you'll accept that weak lie for your family, but we ain't accepting it for ours. Nah, we gonna stand. We gonna stand down here in Gainesville. To each his own. Thank you, Pam. Don't stop till justice is served. Thank you. Can y'all hear? Y'all can hear me? Hello?
Tosh.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Tosh, we got our family out here. My cousin
Oh, I know, I
came to
just
support
gave her.
us.
Y'all can hear me now? It's my phone. It's my phone. Y'all can hear me now?
This is where she made the U-turn.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me now? I'm trying to. I think Gainesville signal bad.
That's a lie.
It's not my phone. I think it's their signal.
There you go.
Natalie, take my phone off. Take my phone off from mute.
It's on mute. Up there. On that. They can hear
You can hear me now?
Oh, that's flash.
No.
It say it's not on mute.
How about now? Hello, 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 hello. Y'all can hear me now? Justice withdrawal.
Yeah, they can hear you.
It ain't me. It's the Gainesville signal week out here because it ain't my mute being turned on. Yours went on mute automatically? Yeah, it's the signal out here, y'all. So it's not us. It's not us. It's the signal out here keeps going in and out. But anyways, I'm finna go on the other end where everybody down on both sides of the bridge at the light. We just came down here on this end so we can show y'all the reflector where it happened at. And I don't know if y'all can see, but it's cameras.
At this level, start reaching out to somebody.
See the cameras right there? It is cameras right there. But they say the cameras only work if you run the red light. You see them? I don't want to get too far down the road because I want to go back on the other end where everybody on that end at on both sides of the bridge. Where I'm gonna walk up there in just a second. So all the people that's been around here, I don't like to keep saying homeless people or bums or whatever the case may be. They've been speaking, talking.
I want them to keep their foot on their